Hello, hello. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? I see a lot of people were in here before I went live. Don't know if you're still here. Mr. Muhammad, hello. How you doing? On Kit, I see you. Ready for the grind? Dr. J, you're going to be grinding for Immortal Hulk using an iPhone. Go for it, man. Bobby, what's up, Bobby? How you doing? Batman, what's up? What's up? Matt H, I see you. Batman, what's the easy path for the final event quest chapter? If you look at my live stream yesterday, I believe I took it, but I don't remember which path I took. But I usually try to take the easy path for my initial clears. So take a look at that. Shark, what's up? Shark has arrived. How do I donate? There's a couple of ways you can donate. Super chat is the worst way, but a lot of people, that's the best way that they can do it. The reason I say it's the worst way is because YouTube takes a good chunk of the money out, and I don't get to see it for a while. If you look in the description, you'll see Cash App, you'll see my Cash App link, and you'll also see a link for Streamlabs. And both of those, I'll get the money quickly. So those are my preferred ways to get it. The link from Streamlabs goes right to PayPal. And the Cash App, of course, is Cash App, and it's instant. Toy Shaedow. Shaedow, yesterday you got mad at someone stealing your whole name. I didn't get mad at him. But if you try to impersonate me, that's not gonna do. They can do that someplace else, but not here. But your name is just fine. The Integral, what's up? How you doing, man? Silver Zealot, hello. Blab the Goat, what's up? What's up? Shark, you still there? Okay. Man Falcon, what's up? What's up? Archon, hello. Apex Predator, what is up? All right. Right in the beginning, maybe we should wait for Jaren to join. Matthew, what's up? How you doing, man? Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Wolf. Blue, Big Blue, stepping in here with that huge roster. What's up, Big Blue? What's the plan? 4-star and 5-star next round? Yep. That's the way I'm gonna do it. Big Sexy, how you do, man? Eljo, hello. How you doing? All right. Let's go ahead and switch over here so you guys can see me. Hello. Let's see, what's this? Yep, got the 1 to 10%, and that's what I try to get each time so that I can do that. And T4 basics. Didn't form one yet, but we'll get her. All right, I'll roll with you. All right, you know it, Big Blue. Tobias J, what's up? How you doing, man? My nickname for you is Luke Cage. I think Luke Cage looks way better than I do. I don't see myself looking like Luke Cage, but the other actor, and I forgot his name, I definitely look like him. All right, so you guys know how I grind. First, I will start off with my low level 4 stars. Get up to win streak 5. And then I might use some of my 4 stars just to get up a little further and then switch to my 5 stars. Sometimes I just go straight to the 5 stars if I want to just get them done early. Not trying to put up a high score. Just finished putting up a score for this last one, so I'm trying to take it a little bit easy. So not trying to put up a high score, so I might not run my 4 stars in this arena at all. No reason to. But, you know, I might run like 1 or 2 rounds of them. Yesterday opened 11 duels and got Sorcerer, Cap, Infinity War, and Ghost Rider. Nice. Tobias, you chilling? All right. And later opened 10. Oh, I hate this guy. Cavaliers and got a new Black Widow. Nice. That's what's up, man. All right. Yeah, you are Luke Cage and Dave is Bishop. Wow. Oh. All right. Hey, Jaren, what's up? Let me go check your message right now. And while I go check your message, I got something to play for you.
He's the king of the beast. Are you in his pride? Have you hitched a ride with the apex predator? He's the king of the beast. He can smell your fear in this biosphere. He's the apex predator.
Nice. All right, let's get back to the music. Not bad, Jaren. You got Stealth Suit Spidey. You're 5th rank 5. You're up to 9.2k prestige. And you got yourself a Doom 4-star and a 5-star Hit Monkey. Not bad. Would not mind getting me a Hit Monkey. Definitely would not mind. All right, well, let's get back to the grind here. Can a 4-star duped Aegon get me through Realm of Legends? Absolutely, Toy. Absolutely. He'll get through very nicely. DJ Macaya? DJ Macaya. What's up? How you doing? Yeah, Deloy Lindo. I think that's him. Looks a lot like when I first saw him. And I mentioned this before, back in college, I was watching Malcolm X. And I saw him and I thought, wow, he looks like my dad. And of course, I was young at the time. Well, now I look like my dad. So yeah, I look a lot like him. Definitely. Someone mentioned that on the stream and I didn't know who the name was. But when I saw who it was, I was like, oh yeah, absolutely. Because I had said that from before, back in college. All right, stealthy. Why would he have to get stealth right from the start? All right. You gotta kind of pay attention when you got that. Did you see the 2 5-star Nexus? Well, I saw what you sent. Is now Act 6 fully nerfed? I believe so, but not all that much nerf. Wolf, how you doing? El Nino, hello, hello. Grinding for the 4-star and eating tacos with some beer. You go, El Nino. I'll be going for the 4-star as well. I start in the 5-star arena though, because I want to get that done, get the 6 stars, and then I'll just run 6 stars after that. And Ghost Fade, what is up? Redwood, what's up? Just wanted to drop in quick. I'll be going into a procedure in a bit. to get an ICD incision. Ooh, okay. Well, definitely, I hope everything goes well. I'm kind of watching this guy here because he's already clobbered me once. Hemorrhage. Good night. So yeah, take care, man. Let us know how it turned out. And I'm waiting to hear from Man Falcon. See how things went with his court. Hitmonkey is a skill Corvus, in my opinion. That's what Legacy said. Get back to the farm. Leopoldo, what's up? Tell me you got that reference. Get back to the farm. I don't know. Trying to think. It's not coming to me though. Ghost Fade. I'm going for the 4-star for round 1, like I normally do. And then I'm gonna go for the 5-star round 2 next week. And my sister is supposed to be joining us for that grind. She said she was going to. So you guys may hear the dulcet tones of Stiletto Green next week. But yeah, so we'll see. Would love to see some shadow-based raid videos. Are you talking about the side quest? Is that what you're talking about, DJ Makaya? I pulled 2 5-star Nexus crystals from the calves. Oh, it was in the bottom section. Oh, I was looking at the champions. Get back to the chopper. You know, I never watched that movie. Wait, is that from Predator? The original Predator? Because I watched that. It's been a long time if it was the original Predator. All right, you should open a featured and try to get a 6-star Hulk. Well, I opened a featured. Are you talking about featured calves? No, thank you. So I got remanded. Oh, there you go, Man Falcon. You got remanded over till March to go to court to set a date for my trial. Okay. I am gutted. Got you. 24/7 curfew till March at least. Yep. Like I said, Man Falcon, I understand. Far better than you know. But glad that you're here for right now. All right. Let's see. I wouldn't mind having your sister on stream. Get the family involved. Yeah, she. You know why she's not been on, right? Shark. SBR side quest. Okay. Yes, Predator. Yeah, that was a long time. So any youngins in here, do not get in trouble with the law. The process takes forever. Yes, it is hard and just not worth the hassle. You are correct. I don't have time to bleed. Now that I kind of remember only because you mentioned Predator. But it's been a long time. Oh, I thought I said that. Well, I know I said it. So right now, my mom, she lives with us and she's alone upstairs a lot. And she also suffers from depression. It runs in my family. And it's not good for my mom to be upstairs by herself. She'll get depressed. She's not in the best of health. So we're always trying to, make sure we check on her. So what my sister started doing is around this time, She uses this time to watch some shows that her and my mom like to watch. They love watching these disaster films and other medical things, like Dr. Pimple Popper, if you guys heard of that. They like watching that stuff. I don't. So they'll sit down out in the living room and they'll watch a lot of those things, rescue shows and all of that. And that lifts her spirits. You can tell the difference every time she spends time with us. She also comes down a little bit later in the evening, and then I spend some time with her as well. We have a little family worship reading time, and but that is why my sister stopped coming on the streams, because she's using this time to spend with my mom. So next week, though, she'll come on the stream for, that grind, but then she'll go back to doing that, spending what time we can with my mom. But that's why. Now, sometimes, if my mom is busy or, she'll catch up on some sleep. And so she'll sleep until I get done, and then I'll come out and then we'll watch something. But that's why she hasn't been on. Okay. Let's see. Thanks, LordShaedow. Glad I'm here too. Yeah. Like I said, I understand, Mount Falcon. I will say I've been there. And you have until March. Many, many years ago, I had to wait a year. So think about that. Okay. J House is in the house. What's up, man? How you doing? How did you fare against Immortal Abomination yesterday? Took him down. No revives on any of my run.
Why are you guys so obsessed with me?
I played around with him. I could have gotten the one shot, but I was wanting to see his animations, get used to him. And Ghost could easily take him out one shot. Jesse Ventura. Jesse Ventura. That was a wrestler, right? I think. Hope it gets better. Yeah, I understand that. Family comes first. Absolutely. God bless. Yeah, bipolar in my family. Yeah. And bipolar is rough. We do have some of that in the family, but not my immediate family. Or I shouldn't say my immediate family. I don't have a wife and kids. But, I have a very small family. But like my mom, my dad when he was alive, that sort of thing. Maybe my grandfather. See, one of the things is that a lot of times they went undiagnosed. So we've had family members that most likely had these disorders, but they never got diagnosed. You have a great wife. I don't have any wife. Andre, how you doing, man? Mad respect to you, LordShaedow, for what you do for your family. You're a good man. I'm not so good, but I try. And I try to learn from past bad decisions. That's about the best I can say. Try and learn from past bad decisions. Messed up in the past, doing better now. Love Dr. Pimple Popper and crime documentaries. Yeah, see, my mom and Stiletto, love them. Not me. Lex HR, welcome to the Shadows. You are our latest Shadow Dweller. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Okay, let's do that. I got a 5-star Immortal Hulk. Is he worth ranking up? Probably not, Andre, until they fix him. He is a great disappointment to most of us. He's likely to go low in the arena. I don't see where I would ever use him outside of arena. But he's Hulk. So I got to get him. Do I know who Mike Hawk is? No, but I am horrible with names. So I may know him, but don't know his name. Especially with people that, you know, like on TV or, you know, movie actors, actresses. It's likely that I know them or have seen them. Okay, Joe Fix-It. You'll be in my roster soon. Alexander! Hello, how you doing, man? Good to see you. My mother has bipolar, but I was lucky, so I got ADHD. I probably have ADD. I never got diagnosed, but when I did like a little self-diagnosis, I probably, what I'm seeing right now in me is likely an adult form. Now, I did get tested one time, and it was not conclusive, but what she said was I'm most likely, and this is a professional. This was an assessment I took years and years ago, very expensive, very prestigious, and she said that it was very, very likely that I did have it. Jesse Ventura was on the original Predator movie. He made the Ain't Got Time to Bleed. Okay, so that's who did that. All right. I'm just running some of my 4 stars. I'm not going through all of my 4 stars. Whoopsie. We'll just go through a few, get up to a few more win streaks, maybe like at 9, and then switch over to the 5 stars. What's the worst thing you've ever done? Oh, I'm definitely not telling anybody those kinds of things. You might not agree with this one, but I use smoke to control my anxiety at night. Only at home, keep the anxiety fight. I mean, if it's working for you and it doesn't have any horrible side effects, but then again, medication also has side effects. So I guess you just have to pick your poison. Because that's what I have to do. I'm finally taking some medication to help my anxiety, depression, because they are related. I think about things too deeply at night. I think very deeply. In about 4 seconds. Wonder if y'all know where that's from. I think very deeply. Makes it hard for me to sleep sometimes. Yeah. You're not the only one. Just finished Act 5 on one of my baby accounts. Opened a 5-star, got Cap Infinity War. That is a win right there, Alexander. He is a beast. I don't necessarily use him all the time, but like for Cavalier difficulty, dish track, but that's why you want him max sig. He rocks that thing. Bleed, bleed. I'm back. Sorry, haven't been around. Verse, what's up? How you doing, man? Let me see. YH, what's up? Game been crashing more for you over the past 2 days. Been every 5-10 minutes for me. Well, we'll see. We'll see how long. It's not been that recent or frequent, but we'll see. But it seems to vary. Some days it crashes like every 40-50 minutes. Those are the nice times. Woo! And sometimes it's like every 16-17 minutes, which is rough. Very nasty. Brendan Wilkins, how you doing, man? Welcome back. Everything's going good, man. How about you? Nothing wrong with a little bit of immaturity. Mature people are just jealous. They lost it. Man, I don't want to go back to when I was immature. I'll tell you that right now. No, thank you. I'm good. Now, I wouldn't mind going back to when I was about, I'd say 25. But just physically. But yeah. Then again, I was always very mature for my age. I remember when I was talking to a friend, and I'll talk to you more about this same friend in a minute. But she used to always ask me for advice back in college. And when I hit 30, she goes, "You are finally now the age that you behaved like back then." So basically, as a teenager, I was, to her, you know, thinking, behaving, you know, like I was in my 30s or more, maybe. I don't know. Also, any tips for the collector? I'm thinking it will be easy because I have a Tigra rank 4, 5-star to make him miss specials. Is there anything I'm missing? I've never tried him with Tigra, but that fight is usually just a brutal do as much damage as you can, revive, do it again. And if I was able to do it with a 4-star OG Hulk and use like 3 or 4 revives, I think you'll be okay. My initial run wasn't pretty. 4-star Daredevil, must have been 20, 25 revives on just him. Red Guardian shreds, I know. That 5-star is just sitting there for now. I'm gonna wait until there's a, I'm gonna wait till there is maybe a, oh, you done messed up now, Ron. Boom, shakalaka. Oh, wait. Darn it. I don't have Proxima on my team, do I? Never mind. He ain't messed up. He's still going down, though. But yeah. Is there any truth to the rumor Kebab implemented the crashes to combat bots in the arena? It's so infuriating. We're going on 6 weeks. Yeah, I know. I don't know if there's any truth to those rumors. That's not something that they have obviously admitted to us. All that I have heard from them indicates that they are as confused by some of the crashes as we are, and they're looking into them. For some of the other crashes, because there's more than one type of crash. And for some of the crashes, there's the first crash of the day. So that's about 28 minutes into the stream. But we started grinding maybe 1 minute or so. So let's see if we can go another 20, 25 minutes without it crashing. But yeah, there's a couple of different types of crashes. And they're looking into some. They have one that's really puzzling. So let's just hope they get her done. Because this here is very, very invasive. You know, you're trying to grind and the game just crashes on you. You can't get more invasive than that. All right, let's do that. You died again. What's up, man? No problem, Brandon. How does Tiger make defenders miss? When she does a heavy, I think it is, she charges a heavy up. She crouches down, and if they have a projectile, it goes right over her. It's in her kit. It's one of her special abilities. But remember, it's a heavy. So you're holding that heavy, and if the AI doesn't attack you, that heavy is going to get released, and then they're going to counter you. Wait, you got the 5-star? Yeah. You didn't see it, Versk? Take a look at my hunt for Doom. Not the one today. And I don't think, not the one before that. I forget which episode it was, but it was a few episodes back. We had, I think I said something about WoW, or yeah, it was Fire. Look for that one. I said this opening was Fire, and I got really good pulls. Guardian was one of them, right off the bat. Toy Shadow, you haven't crashed since you since what started? The arena? Ooh. So glad I'm poison immune. All right, we're gonna do a little fun with him. Let's build up our charges. Hey. And it's over with. I want her as a 5-star. I do placement for my Alliance in War, and crashing is out of control when I'm on those screens. Wow. And see, that's a different crash than the crash that occurs when you're in the arena. So they have to look at all of those separately. The problem with the collector is that he reduces AA. Yep. Eventually, he increasingly reduces your ability accuracy. All right, let's switch over to my 5-stars, start getting them down. Yeah, he increasingly reduces it, so eventually you're gonna fail. You know, it doesn't matter. You know, you go in there with like Daredevil, which is what I did, and you know, at 100%, I mean at max sig, he's supposed to be able to evade projectiles 100% of the time. Against most everyone else, he can. Against the collector, he'll evade for a little bit, and then he'll start getting hit. And my Daredevil was only rank 4 at the time when I went in there and got uncollected. People sometimes forget that I didn't always have the roster I have right now, and I still got things done. They're like, oh yeah, sure, you can do it. You've got this beastly roster. Yeah, didn't always have it. October. Oh, got you. When the crashes started. Man, the state of the game is starting to become an issue. I crashed in the middle of an AQ fight. Yep. And that absolutely sucks. Now, I have crashed. Fortunately, I haven't crashed in the middle of a fight. One thing I would recommend, before you fight, restart your game. Do not go into an AQ fight after you were doing something else. And that has helped me considerably. Now, see, in the arena, you know, I can't just do that because it's every so often. But like when I'm in AQ, I'll restart the game first, and then I'll go in, and I haven't had it do that to me in AQ. But I have crashed while I was in AQ doing something else. And usually that was when I did not restart the game. There we go. I'm extremely conflicted right now. I don't know if I should go for Immortal Hulk or Hawkeye. I love Hawkeye, but he needs his awakening, so I need to go 2 rounds for him. If but I really want Immortal Hulk. Well, Hawkeye is just a 4-star, right? So if you can get Immortal Hulk, I would say go for Immortal Hulk. I wish I had done the reverse of the Red Goblin Cosmic Ghost Rider thing. I wish I had skipped Red Goblin and gone for Cosmic Ghost Rider, because by the time Cosmic Ghost Rider came around, I was just exhausted from that grind. But Cosmic Ghost Rider was easily the better of the two. Probably one of, if not the best champion we've gotten this year. And I was just too tired to do anything. And then we didn't know how good or bad Immortal Hulk was. So I was like, I don't want to burn myself out. And then now they got, they had 2 arenas. Fortunately, I could kind of relax, so I didn't do a hard grind both times. I just kind of relaxed and did my thing. And was able to put up, I think I put up 60 the first time and 52 million this time. And did not, do anything crazy like set my alarm. Whoopsie. Okay, come on. Can you feel it? Not that I'm afraid of his special 3. I feel sorry for him. He get to a special 3, it ain't nothing. I did collect it with OG Wolverine. Yeah, just got to do a lot of damage. Revive, do a lot of damage. OG Hulk 440 4-star was my collector killer. Yeah, see, and when I got uncollected, I didn't have an OG Hulk. And after that Daredevil run, my rank 4 Daredevil, I said I'm not going back in there to explore until I get an OG Hulk. And I got an OG Hulk. And I said, all right then. And I went back in and was like, hey, remember me? I think I had it on the channel, because my initial run, I had technical difficulties and that footage was lost. I was so upset after all the reviving, and I had some good runs in with Daredevil at the time, and I was proud of him. And I looked and I lost all that footage. I was so ticked. Did you see how he just went full 2 hit heavies from no place? He's trying to build up some time because he knew I couldn't go in, because if I went in, he would have released his heavy with perfect timing to hit me. He was waiting for his invulnerability thing to come back. I did that. It still crashed. Ooh. Yeah, that's not good. You died again. Because if I restart and then go, it's not going to crash for me. It usually takes a while for it to crash. All right, Bobby, take care, man. My game has not crashed at all. You are one of the lucky ones. Hawkeye does not need to be awoken. Yeah, not really. It's nice, that hemorrhage, but the hemorrhage, you know what? If they were to change Hawkeye's signature ability just slightly, they just need to make it so that his awakened ability, that hemorrhage, was guaranteed. That's it. They don't need to touch nothing else on Hawkeye. Just make it so that his hemorrhage, you have maybe at max sig, you have 100% chance to get a hemorrhage. If they did that, then yeah. But as it stands, it doesn't proc very often, so it doesn't really matter. And I always liked Hawkeye, even before they buffed him, because yeah, they did buff him. He's much better now than he was, but I liked him even then. Here we go. There we go. Yeah. What Big Blue is talking about, that extra bleed, is hemorrhage. And it has a chance to proc, and it'll only proc once. They need to fix that, and then maybe, yeah. Sergio, what's up? How you doing, man? 5-star cutoff. Look up at the top of the screen. I got the cutoffs at the top of the screen. And those are just guesses. There is not a lot of hype around him. So do not be surprised with this top 300 if he goes for under 40 million. Don't be surprised. However, I would never feel right recommending that. Whoopsie. Okay. Come on, big boy. Oh my goodness. Full 5-hit combo too. You don't want that with this guy. There we go. Yeah, but that hemorrhage is so helpful to make fights way faster if it was guaranteed. I need to get ready for Act 5. Okay. Does that Taskmaster synergy work even without the awakened ability? Okay, yeah. I don't know anything about that. Guaranteed hemorrhage on every special. Now we're talking. And it procs as a poison or other debuff on bleed immune. Yeah, I mean, that's all they would need to really do. And he would suddenly become a really, really good champion. He's already good. But that would really rock. And being Hawkeye, I would love it if he was able to swap out his arrows like Winter Soldier can swap out his different ammos. So he should have poison arrows, bleed arrows, incinerate arrows, armor break arrows. I would love that. Would capture Hawkeye. But no, they didn't do any of that. I love that Groot is still bad after that like really small buff. I remember that toy. You were like, yeah, Groot got buffed. And nobody cared. All right, yeah, let's do that. I was gonna go for him as a 5-star, but I said never mind. A lot of people are saying that he's, like I said, he's not good. Now, maybe they will buff him. That's the hope. There's a lot of cries to Kabam to buff this boy, to finally give us a decent Hulk. But whether they buff him or not, we'll see. That's all I can say is we'll see. Yes, swapped arrows. Now we're talking. Yeah, I know how to do to make Hawkeye great again, but I don't see that happening. Wouldn't even make him overpowered. It would make him very versatile. It would give him great utility. You know, I mean, he's not like he's bleed or poison immune or, you know, has any immunities. So having that kind of offensive utility would be awesome. Still have the power drain on everyone. Now, imagine if he had certain arrows that also had power control, that instead of doing a bleed, poison, incinerate damage, it actually put a debuff on them, kind of like Dr. Voodoo. And, you know, over time, it drained their power. You know, Magic would still be the queen, because she can really just shut you down, right? But that would also give him a similar ability, you know? Yeah, Versk, I asked Kabam. I asked Kabam that myself. Who hates him? I was upset after hearing and watching this Immortal Hulk, and I was upset. And I asked him. I said, "Who hates Hulk?" I was like, because I'm disappointed. I was hoping that we would finally have a Hulk in the game that was good. You know, I'm gonna grind for him regardless, but I was hoping that we'd have a good Hulk for a change. You know, this is Hulk. Iconic. You got people that don't read comic books that know who Hulk is. Okay? He is so well known, but for them to do that to him, man, I was so upset. How come She-Hulk is the best Hulk in the game? I know. Somebody likes She-Hulk. Probably a female at the company, which is why She-Hulk got buffed. I didn't want to say that, Big Blue. I did not want to say that, but I was thinking it. Not gonna lie. I was definitely thinking that. I would really love to hear their rationale for OG Hulk. But nobody answered me. I need to go and check back again, but that was days ago. And I didn't get any answer from them. Because I don't think they can. Woohoo! Plasma detonate. Skadooshi. I'll say it for you. Zero shade. Okay, I'm gonna drop out and put up some points in arena. All right, Razor King, go, man. All right. Do 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 do. Come on. Love the new AI. That much I can tell you. That's a win. Their AI change, A+. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Curious if they've already done it. Let's see. Just checking my status on the stream here. Come on, refresh. I want to see this. Yep, already. So guys, I already have ad suitability slapped on me. They've said this video is running limited or no ads due to content identified as not suitable for most advertisers. What content have we put out right now from when we started that would not be suitable? And every time I request a review, and I do mean every time, they've always said after a manual review, your content was deemed perfectly fine for advertisers, because there's nothing there. But by doing this early, they can limit my revenue. They can limit the amount of money they have to pay out because they'll catch all the bulk of the views. Then later when they fix it, they can just say, oh, I would like them to tell me, and see, they won't do it. I'm like, what is catching it? What do you think, according to your algorithm, is not suitable? They won't do it. YouTube is shady. Whew. Let me tell you, I can't wait for them to get sued again. I cannot wait. I'm hoping that somebody will file a class action suit against them. And everybody who has ever received money from them will be part of the lawsuit. It may not be right away. It may take years. Sometimes a lawsuit, they'll hit folks up long after they're no longer even using the product or anything like that. And honestly, I hope that happens to YouTube. I really, really do. I love the fact that I can farm Arena and watch LordShaedow. That's what I'm here for, man. Like, if you can buff Colossus, that been in the game since day one, you can buff Hulk. Oh, they can absolutely buff Hulk. Poke in AQ, AW, A plus chain. Yeah, that's useful. Now, there's only one thing I don't like about it, Big Blue. It's invasive. Like, I will log in, and instead of a small little notification, they pop up a window that forces me to deal with it. Now, granted, no one can say that they missed the notification, but I'm just not a fan of invasive things like that. Give me a little notification. I don't need it in my face like that. On that old Marvel Avengers Alliance game, hold on. Yeah, let's do that. Hawkeye inflicts random debuffs from his arrows, which is more adequate. Silver Zealot. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what goes on in their heads when they design champions and they end up with, you know, a champion that doesn't really resemble the abilities that they have in the comic book. You know, I really don't get it. You know, and even the argument of balance doesn't wash. You can give every single champion abilities like they have in the comic, and as far as balance goes, you can adjust the strength of their abilities. For example, Hulk just gets stronger, just like She-Hulk. So you can have him building up Furies, but each of the Furies he builds doesn't have to be crazy high. So you can still balance while keeping his characteristics. And you could do that for everyone in the game. Everyone can have the abilities. What was that? Y'all saw that? He whiffed at the end, but I was actually holding block and I still got hit. I'm not sure what just happened there. I was holding block and he just hit me, and then he went for the golf swing and just whiffed. That was very, very strange. The content is not suitable because there is a winner and a loser in all your fights. It's there was participation trophies, it'd be suitable. Yeah, even that. If they ever came back and said, no, it's not suitable, and told me what it was, but they don't. After they review it, they're like, okay, it's good. And they take off the restriction. So I don't get it. Whew, there we go. Dark Lord, what's up? How you doing, man? All OG Avengers need buff, including all nerfed in the 12.0 update. And Ultra and Vision, yeah. Well, time for me to go to town. Thank you for the support and well wishes. Yep, man, Falcon. I have a heart for folks that are in your situation, having been there myself. So, definitely. You're a good man, and thanks for another great stream. Peace and blessings on you and the family. Thank you, man, Falcon. Appreciate it, bro. And I'm wishing the same for you. And I'm hoping everything works out well. I will tell you this. It's not so much what happens, but how you handle it, how you respond to it. That's the important thing. So even if worst case scenario comes to pass, then how you deal with that is what is important. Learn from it, grow from it, and end up a better person because of it. All right. See, he had Fury which makes his special attack animations fully unblockable. Yeah, but I was at a good distance, as you saw. He missed his second one. I had already dashed back. I should have been far enough away. That's not you. Whoop, another one. So, yeah, about, what, 20 some minutes from the last one. Something is wrong with Kingpin right now. Had issues with him in EQ, and it made no sense. Okay. YouTube people hate everybody. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get people, if they want to donate outside of YouTube. Use Cash App, PayPal. You know, I have links in my description, and the bot sometimes tells you, woo, Guardian use. What did we get for this? Woo, and another energy refill. So next event quest completion, I'll start exploring Cavalier. All right, back in there. I had 1.9. Do we want to do that? Let's do that. Okay, I had 1.9 thousand units. Now I have 22 because I bought 13 Immortal Hulk crystals. Oh man, Laren, that's rough, man. That's a lot of units. I'm not doing it. Hyena, what's up? How you doing, man? Alrighty. Woo! Woo-hoo. Oh, hey. Calm down there. There we go. Not much, just waiting for you to rank 3 your Diablo as always. You got a long wait. It'll be after they buff him and he becomes really good. Go, girl. Woo! Love me some Black Widow. I would love a January Loki buff. So fun to play. Yeah. I could see where they could really make Loki something, man. Keeping with the theme of his buff stealing, man. What if he had a buff steal, like a buff steal aura? What if he had a buff steal aura? And what if he was given some of his own buffs as well? And if he stole some of the same buffs, his buffs stacked and became much, much better. That would make him even more fun. Because right now, if you go up against somebody that has strong buffs that he can steal, great. What if they made it so that he could steal even passives? Because I don't think he can steal passive buffs. What if he could steal passives? Good times. I remember when I did the fight with Maestro, I used my maxed out 3-star Hawkeye. Oh yeah. Like Spike for Diablo, the greatest of all time? Yeah, not yet. Maybe they'll give him a buff. And then we'll be saying, okay, maybe I will rank him up. Armor Shatter. Some bleed? Nope. A bleed? There we go. Why would they buff Diablo? They need to buff champs. They really need it, like Ghost and Quake. Yeah, right. I know, man. I'm so mad now. I gotta find a way to make up units. Money. If you want to get your units up by Cyber Weekend, at this point, you're gonna need money. That's the only reason that I haven't been using any units lately. You know, they have some good offers, like at the end of Cavalier and all that. But I'm not using it, not this close. Doom nerf. No. Watching you while catching up on these route side quests. Cool, man. Oh boy. There we go. Get away. But yeah, what's up? I still don't know how to say your name. Anne Vinut Zonu? I don't even know if I'm even close. But what's up, man? How you doing? Diablo is underrated. If he can wreck if you play him right, but still not good. Yeah, Diablo, he's not like the absolute worst, but yeah, he's pretty bad. All right, come on, where are ya? There you are, Killmonger. I think we're still trying to get on the infinite streak, so let's just stick to the easy ones. Easy matchups. OG Wolverine buff. They kind of did with Apocalypse Synergy. With the Apocalypse Synergy, you make Wolverine Horseman. And he is probably the best horseman. So, yeah, he did kind of get a buff. Not family friendly. First word is native. Oh, your name isn't family friendly. In that case, I won't be trying to say it correctly. But I could call you native. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not getting it, but that's not unusual. But I can call you native if I can remember to do that. Woo! So if I can remember, I'll just call you native. Oh man. Oh, I just got your name now too. Got it. I just got your name now too. Yeah, I won't be try to say that one. Appreciate the warning though. Alrighty then. I had to look, I was like, wait, let me look at his name really good and say it out in my head. Yeah, I got it. Wow. Okay, yeah. We'll call you Native or even Nate. Oh, man. Huh, yeah, well, that's a good one. That's a good one. Tree Joy, what's up, man? How you doing? Ooh, we got a big girl. Guillotine 2099 up in here. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me go all out up in here. Woo! Oh, man. Yeah, it's a shame that this Hulk is not really that good, but I still have hope that they will tweak him. This is the newest Hulk You know, maybe they're just saying no to the OG Hulk, but they'll tweak this one. Now, I'm not a fan of the new Hulk's mechanics because I don't like champions that have to fight like the high risk, high reward style. I don't really go for that, but from what I've seen, and I did look up a little bit of Hulk's, the Immortal Hulk's history, and I watched Katie Candy's video. She went and explained and went through that. I can see why they made him that way. But yeah, he's definitely not going to be my favorite Hulk, even though he is the strongest of all the Hulks. But yeah, that play style that you have to do. Yeah, he'll be an arena champion. Now, there may come a time that he's not. He may have something that he does really good. Oh, man. I was so sad to see that Alliance season has started again. But I'll be coming with the war videos once again. Wait, grab you. And you. There we go. I would not mind awakening my 6-star Hawkeye. Oh, yeah. I still don't have him. KT1 is going to do an LOL run, 4-star Colossus tomorrow. Since he reached 30k subs, good, man. Yeah, I was rooting for him to get 30k subs. He put in a lot of work asking folks around to, you know, advertise, help him get there. So very happy for him. War videos incoming. LordShaedow, yep, they are. Keep in mind, I don't like war. I know people love the war videos, so I make them, but no. You know how some folks, not me, but some folks hate when the summer is over because they had to go back to school? I wasn't that way with school. I was eager. When school started up again, I was excited. But how most people that I knew were, that's how I am with Alliance War. I'm like, oh man, really? Is it already over? Our break is over? Didn't that break seem so quick? That's how I am. All right, let's see if we can let that go down. Maybe we get some bleeds on him. There we go. Yummy. Love it. Dave, what's up, man? Finally got to 21,000 units ready for Black Friday. You can see I'm ready too, right? Better be worth it. I can't remember a time where it wasn't worth it. I don't think there's a time where I've ever passed on the deals. I can't remember, but I don't think there was ever a time I passed on those deals. There was always something good that I wanted to get. I mean, heck, if all the bundles were a ton of 6-star shards, I'd still get it. And I think one of them, you ended up with, when you got everything was said and done, you ended up with a lot of 6-star shards, and I think a Nexus as well. So, oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. All right, see how my 5 stars are coming off cooldown now? I actually woke up, don't ask me why, early this morning, so I was able to get another round of my 6 stars in. And with the new shorter cooldown, they're coming off cooldown now. So I do that now. I can get an extra run in with the 6 stars. Everyone, let's try to get LordShaedow to 69k subs. Oh man, that would be crazy. I still don't. I just don't. I don't really advertise, and I don't have the backing. You know, that some of the other YouTubers do. So probably won't grow that much, at least with this game. I might grow as I'm playing another game, you know, if I start expanding my game choice, perhaps. But yeah. Eat it. There we go. I quit playing War altogether. So many alliances out there to pick and choose what content you want to play. Yeah. Except I have to progress, and War, the season rewards, are part of my progression. That's why I do it, not because I enjoy War. Mark Espiritu, how you doing? Let's see. Wait, shorter cooldowns for 6 stars? Yeah. Because it used to be what, like 11? It used to be like 12 hours, unless your alliance hit the help. But now it's 11, and if they hit the help, it's even faster or sooner than that. Relentless, what's up? How you doing, man? Yeah, it was 12 hours. Yeah. And see, I still has that in my mind, the 12-hour timer. Yeah. What Big Blue is saying. So with full help, it could go 30 minutes sooner. So 12 hours, and you could get 11 hours, 30 minutes if your alliance did the full help thing. Now it's 11 with 10 hours and 30 minutes if your alliance does the full help thing. So yeah, my guys are coming off cooldown much sooner than I was planning for them to, because I had forgotten, and I still think of the 12 hours, you know? So like, I'm like, okay, it's 2, and you'll hear me do it. You know, I'm like, okay, it's 2:10 right now, so they're gonna come off cooldown around 2 this morning. But that's no longer true. And I know it, but I forget. All right, yeah, let's do that. LordShaedow, didn't you rank 5 Mephisto? No, I didn't rank 5 in Mephisto. I have a 6-star Mephisto. Oh yeah, ripping you good. Don't mind fighting Killmonger when I'm using Captain America Infinity War with a tech on my team. That's right. Fine, just I'm grinding arena 3 days straight now. Mark, who are you telling, man? So this last arena, I grinded both rounds. First round, I put up 60 million. Second round, I put up 52 million. And hopefully I will have that Joe Fix-It exclusive. If I don't really care all that much. Except I won't be able to say I've never missed a champion I went for. But other than that, don't really care. But would like to get that next one. I was going to put up only 50 million. But what we were just talking about with the 6 stars, woo, guess he won't be getting no plasmas. Look at his plasmas. None. Love it. 133 G Money. What's up, man? How you doing? It might have been someone else. Got confused for a second. Yeah, I got the 6-star, so that halted the Mephisto, but I may have taken him to... Did I take him to rank 4? We already used him, so I can't look. I was gonna look and see. Well, you know what? Hold up. Let's go down here. Yep, I took him to 4. I was gonna say, I remember taking him to 4. I can't remember if I used a gem on him or what. All right. But yeah, but not 5 because I got him as a 6-star. So 4 he will remain. See, I'm going for 3-star and 4-star arena. Mark, you go, man. You do know that you're going to get the 3-star just for getting all the milestones in any of the featured arenas, right? Because you said you're going for the 3-star. But like in the 4-star featured, if you get all the milestones, whoop, another crash. If you get all the milestones in the 4-star featured, you'll get the 3-star. Just Nike or Nikes. What's up? How you doing, man? Good to hear it, G Money. Let's see. Wait. Satan is good. Are you talking about Mephisto? Because he's not bad. That soul imprisonment helps a lot if you're going up against somebody that relies on buffs. So yeah, no, he's definitely not bad. You also have a power drain at least once in the fight. And if they have 2 bars of power, when you do your special 3, you will get a permanent aura, and it'll drain their power. So yeah, he's not bad at all. If they tweaked his damage, just gave him more damage, he'd be legit. I think that's really the only thing wrong with him that I could see. He has a cheap death, that incinerate aura, power gain. He gains power if there's poison. He's a legit champ, but his damage is so low. Restoration kit in effect, but I still have the poison on me. Ain't that fun? Do y'all remember? That was one of the few times I came out with a video kind of slamming Kabam for some shady stuff that they did with Nick Fury initially. I hate crashes, me too. P&P, what's up, man? How you doing? Mephisto is my favorite champ to use against Awoken Medusa. Yeah, I'd use him if they have the Inhuman synergy. Doesn't matter. Love it, man. Love it. Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. Lefty Knox, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it, man. Let's move that over there. Let's move her up there. Yeah, let's do that. Old Man Logan is pretty good if you get him early account-wise. Yeah, he got a buff at the same time as Colossus. It's just that Colossus buff was just so much better that he kind of got, you know, left by the wayside, but his buff was good as well. Woo, go girl. Boom shakalaka. Brian, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, Kabam saw how helpful that restoration kit would be if it removed all debuffs. They got scared what they just entered the game. Yep. And the thing is, it was something that they knew about, but they did not do anything until after people spent money and units and time. They waited until after the arena, the cav crystals, and everything to then do that. And that I condemned wholeheartedly. That's the kind of thing that would make me say, forget y'all, I'm out. Don't like that kind of behavior. But yeah, that they needed to get called out on big time, and I did. That smooth voice, LordShaedow, I was waiting for the high note. Oh, I can't do that high note. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I can't be doing no high notes like that. When I was younger, I might have been able to. You should have heard me doing New Kids on the Block. Please don't go, girl. I got close to that note. Couldn't hit it completely, but I got close. Of course they waited. They all about the Benjamins. Yeah, and that was shady. A shady way to do it. I remember when I watched one of Legacy's videos, his dad pulled Nick Fury. Yeah, I remember that one too. Verse. T. Smith, what's up? What's up? How you doing, man? All right, let's grab you. Goblin. Spider-Man. What's up, Shaedow? I'm late, but just hit the like and now lurking while grinding. Do it, man. That's what's up. All right. Even though he has class advantage, I don't want to do that. I want to do that. Yeah, that's probably better. They all about the loonies, not the Benjamins. That's right. They are in Canada, right? Woo! Oh, we have a Hyperion that likes to go. And Legacy did everything to get Nick Fury, and his dad pulls him easily. I remember that. That was kind of funny. That was cool too. So anyway, I do have some rather sad news. I spoke about it yesterday in yesterday's stream, but a friend from college, her mom passed away. And I talked to her a little bit. She seems to be in good spirits. Her mom was pretty sick. And it's one of those things where you're sad to see, your parent go, but, she had dementia pretty bad. They came to visit us, I forget how many years ago, not too long ago. And she was pretty far gone. Now, the thing about her mom is her mom always wanted me to marry her daughter. Always. And it never stopped. All right. Her daughter got married. Okay. I hadn't spoken to her daughter since she had gotten married. And she came over with her mom for a visit. Right. And so we all chatted, everybody. And her mom didn't skip a beat and was trying to get me. I mean, I'm not even talking about real subtle, okay? Her mom was just like, hey, you're not married. You should, think about my daughter, And I'm looking at her daughter like, did something happen? I thought you were married, And then she told me that her mom, suffered from dementia, does not like the man that she married, and refuses to acknowledge that marriage as a marriage. I went, okay. So yeah, she never stopped. I was just like, okay. But yeah, she was pretty far gone even then, and she got worse. So, I know they're sad, to see their mom go, but in the condition their mom was in, and I say they because her sister as well Her sister is older. Both of them actually are older than I am. But her sister is the older sister. And I know they would take turns taking care. I don't even know which one had the mom when she passed away. When I was talking to her, I kept the conversation light, and I messed with her because she lost my phone number. And so I messed with her. And it's so funny because if you heard us talking on the phone, it's the same way that we talked when she was in college. Same way. And I was like, so I heard that you lost my number. She got quiet, which she often did. And I was like, the number hasn't changed in over 10 years because I have Vonage. So all while I was living in apartments and everything, I had the same phone number. And I'm like, I got the same phone number, right? And she starts mumbling like, and I'm like, and the last time you were here, I gave you the number and I gave you other ways to contact me with Line, Messenger, and all of that. And she didn't contact me on any of them. And then popped up, she contacted my mom on Facebook. And so I made sure I let her have it. But it was so funny because she went right back to that scolding attitude, because I scolded her before when she did something that she shouldn't have done. I scolded her, and she same exact way. I don't know what happened to their dad, but that's the same girl I was talking about who said I finally was the age that I acted like when I was younger. That's because I acted like a scolding father to her a number of times when she was doing something she knew she had no business doing. Okay, you got Nova, G Money, nice. The Immortal Hulk grind is on. Go, Brian, go. So, this grind, I'm going for the 4-star. So I'm just doing my 5-star grind, and then later I'll do the 6 stars, and then I'll just do the 6 stars throughout, and I'll switch over to do the 4-star grind. Ooh, I just realized something. I did all the arenas the last time for the milestones. I forgot to do the 2-star arena. I got the 3-star arena done early this morning, and I could have easily cranked out that 2-star, and I forgot. Just remembered now that I forgot to do that one. I kept looking at it going, okay, I'll do it later. And I hit up all the other arenas, made sure I had the, milestones for them, but forgot the 2-star. A few units, not too bad, but every unit counts because now that the season is on, we don't place with suicide, so I have to swap out. And I think it takes me about 81 units every time. I would love it if they said you could place with suicides. But it is what it is. Wow, the New Kids on the Block song, that's a blast from the past. I was listening to Jodeci and Boys to Men back in those days. Yeah. So, Jodeci, I remember when I first heard about them because the girls were going crazy about Jodeci. And I'm like, who is this? Who's this Jodeci? And then I heard them and I started making tapes. That's how long ago it was, folks. I made some tapes with Jodeci, mixing in. I got a story for you with Jodeci. Man, I could tell you some background of this, but all right, man, this is a there's so much I could tell you guys to fill you in on how this came to be, but let me see. Her man made her lose that number. Maybe. There's a new patch update. Anyone linked to new patch? No. I didn't even know there was one. You're a 90s kid? Well, I was still in college in the 90s, and I was listening to all of that. So picture this scene. College dorm room. And you know that you have a suite mate. You guys know what a suite mate is. It's the your next door neighbor. You share a bathroom, and you could actually go from one dorm room to the other through the bathroom, okay? Because you share the bathroom, right? And so my friend was with this girl. And I may tell you about that in a little bit, and I can give you a little background on it. But why am I doing that? But I was in one room with one girl, all right? And he was in the other room with this girl. And I remember she was telling me about Jodeci. And she had a tape that she had borrowed. And so we put in some Jodeci, and we were getting the mood going. We were dancing, and I was showing her this slow dance that a young lady had shown me. And that girl from the other room with my friend stopped, came in, and saw us dancing, listening to Jodeci, and was like, oh, there's my tape, and actually took the tape out of the machine and took it back. And I swear, me and this girl, who by the way was her cousin, we laughed so hard it wasn't even funny, because she was jealous. Mind you, she was in there with my friend. There's a big story behind that. But she was jealous because she saw how well me and her cousin were getting off. Now, mind you, she's the one introduced me to her cousin. Okay? That, oh man, I gotta tell you guys the story. I really do. John Law, what's up, man? How you doing? Working and lurking? Cool. Daddy Rich, what's up? I think my posts are not showing up. Well, that's the first time I've seen you post, so perhaps not. Jacob Showers, what's up? I read your message, but I didn't say what's up to you. So what's up? How you doing, man? Yeah, Big Blue. Exactly. Lost my number indeed. Okay. Come on. Yeah, I know. We're already going to get that DJ on us. But we got to get him to get that out of there. Yep. Yeah, let's do that. Get some good. All right, hold on. Let me see. Sorry to hear that. I hope she gets better. Who? That was a while back, so I'm not sure who you mean. Did you know if you hold heavy with Mordo, he stacks Furies? Yep, I did. That's why he's not as bad as a lot of people think, because they don't really know how to play him. Special 3 gives him a ton of Furies, but you can also stack them. So if you stun them, you parry, hold heavy, parry, hold heavy. Yeah. Ain't nothing like a mixtape back in the day, you know it. Used to make them, and for my first girlfriend, yup. We didn't have the luxury of being able to download music back then, yup. So I would sit by the radio. You know I know Relentless, right? You know that's how I did it. That's why they were so special, because they were not so easy to make. So when you actually made a mixtape for your girl, that was serious, because they know that you put in that time. And that's what I would do sometimes. And you didn't know when a song was going to come on. So a lot of times I would have a tape, right? And I had one of those dual cassette recorders. And I would just record. I had one tape that all I did was record the radio for as long as I could. And then I would go back through it and listen. And if I got a song off of that, I would transfer it over to the tape. That's what I would do. And see, not everybody could do that. So yeah, it was definitely something special. Fluffy Plies, what's up, man? How you doing? Daddy Rich, I had said it was cool to see another brother of some maturity playing this game. Cool, man. I keep thinking about some names for my second channel, or Grandpa Gaming, and something like that, something crazy. But yeah, I've been playing games for longer than some of the folks who are playing this game have been alive. It's amazing. Tape, yes. Cassette tape, that's right. Making mixtapes sounded like Alvin and the Chipmunks at high speed. Yep, I did that too. If you had the right Walkman. Yes. You guys know what a Walkman was? Oh man. I remember one of the best Walkmans that were made quality wise was the AIWA. I think it was AIWA. And it was mostly metal. If you dropped it, it just dented. And I love those, but it was heavy because of that. All right, be paying attention to this guy here, because even though he's not awakened, all right, let that armor up drop off, and then we're gonna hit him with a special 3. There we go. Too early. My first cassette tape was Purple Rain. Walkman back in the day, you know it. Yeah, I had plenty of Sony Walkmans. Man, I'm mad that he gets an armor up while he's stunned. That's just wrong, man. Come on. There we go. This fight taking too long. That's why I don't like fighting with this guy. I would love it if in Arena they disabled everybody's defensive abilities and things. Would love it. No, I was not born in the 70s, 80s. I was already grown when Walkman came out. Yep. Okay. There you go. What was your first console? Mine was Intellivision and the T199 computer. Ooh, I think mine was an Atari. I think it was an Atari 2500, I think, and a ColecoVision. I can't remember which one I got first. But yeah, like an Atari 2500, ColecoVision. Then I got an Atari 9600, which allowed me to play the Atari 2500 games. I think I got the adapter or something like that. Walkman equals OG MP3. Yep, that's about right. Well, that's about the size of it. My first console was Pong. I remember Pong. What's up, Hooded Justice? How you doing, man? But I definitely remember Pong. First cassette tape was Michael Jackson's Thriller. 2600. Yeah, that was it. Hooded Justice, 2600. And you could get the adapter when you got the 9600, I think it was, a little bit later on. I'm trying to remember what consoles were around before that and whether I had them. I can't remember. Let's grab you guys. I played Pitfall on that thing for days. Yep, I remember Pitfall. I sure do. Jumping over the, I think it was a scorpion pit. I remember. Those were the days. ColecoVision and Intellivision were around that time too. Yeah. Oh, I had a ColecoVision. That's what I'm saying. I don't remember which one I had first. But it was either the ColecoVision or the Atari 2600. One of the two I had. But I had both of them. But I sure remember, oh man, so much, man. And then later, I got a Commodore 64. And I used to play a lot of games on the Commodore 64. I started changing the genre of games that I played when I had the Commodore 64. Oh yeah. Never got the Atom, but I wanted it. Never even got the Commodore 128. But I wanted one. Cool. What's up, man? How you doing? I'm doing well, man. How about yourself? Hope you're doing good. Zork. I remember Zork. Why does Agent Venom count as a Guardian and not Yondu? And when is Mantis and Invisible Drag getting added? I have no idea. The lore and what Kabam does sometimes is a mystery to me. All right. Let me tell you guys a little story. And I'll tell you why that girl was jealous. We'll call her D. And the cousin, we'll call her Y. Okay? Names changed to protect the innocent. Not so innocent. Okay, so while I was going to this one church, I met D in church. I liked her immediately. She was cute. She was funny. Liked her. Okay. And so I'm like, okay, maybe I got a chance, But she liked another guy in church who I didn't think I could compete with at all. The brother was smooth. He was handsome. I was just like, ain't no way. All right. So I calmed myself down. Her sister, so much I could tell you guys, but her sister was fine. Her sister at the time, I think was in her 30s, had 5 kids, and looked better than almost anyone in that church. Okay, so Dee's older sister, I had a mad crush on her. And the feelings were returned, but she's married, and we don't do that because we were good folk. But she actually acknowledged the attraction. But her husband looked a lot like me. Surprise, surprise. Anyway, so Dee, we went, I would go visiting to different churches around. So I didn't always go to that church, but every time I went to that church, I tried to make sure I was on the, class. We have a Sabbath school class that she was on too. So now she apparently saw that it was going nowhere with this other guy, right? And she started basically looking around and noticed, and she probably noticed me before, and noticed my interest before, because when I like someone, I'm not very subtle, and I don't play those games. If I like you, you're gonna know. You're not gonna be sitting there going, "Well, I never knew you liked me." No, nobody could say that. But anyway, so she started talking to me more. And like I said, I had already met her sister. And so me and her sister were friends, just friends. And I could tell you some stories about that too. But anyway, so Dee started, talking to me, and I'll bet you her sister was like, "Hey, why don't you talk to, him?" Now I didn't know some things at that time about Dee. Let's just say she liked to get around a little bit. But anyway, so me and Dee started, hitting it off. Like I said, she started talking to me a little bit more, and I'm like, ooh, okay, in there, right? So we started talking. Now, I often went there with a friend of mine. You guys remember me talking about the friend that stayed with me and how he did me? It's this same friend, okay? That's the friend that was with D in the other room. That's the friend that came with me to that church as well. And because he had gone through a serious coma, he had to relearn a lot of things. He would imitate me. The way that I treated women, especially my manners, he would imitate me so that we seemed like we were the same. And it was funny because I actually had both of them, both D and Y, tell me that when they first meet us, we seem like we're the same. But then as they get to know us, they realize that he's not that way because he was imitating me. That wasn't how he normally was. But anyway, so she and I, we're talking. We weren't dating or anything, but I was obviously interested, and she was basically keeping me close to her. But then that same friend had an interest, and if you think that because he saw that I was interested in her, that would be, him saying, okay, I'm not going to do that. No, that's not how he rolled. Like I said, what I told you guys happened before, that was the last straw. There were a lot of things. We had been friends for years. So there were a lot of things built up over that time. So anyway, it ends up with all three of us talking. And see, I don't really play those games. Okay? If she thought she was going to pit me against him, no. It's up to her. She knows I'm interested. She knows he's interested. So she needed to make a decision. So I called her up. Now, I had a car. So that made me also kind of popular. But I called her up and I basically gave her an ultimatum. I was like, you need to make a decision between us. I said, and honestly, I think you should choose him. Now, the reason I said that wasn't because I was just this nice guy. While we were talking, I saw things that made me a little wary of her, and I wanted to see how she was in a relationship. Okay, so I had some warning signs already. So it wasn't completely altruistic that I told her to do that, But anyway, so I was telling her that. So one day she had us come over to her house, which was, her sister's house, actually. And we all three had a discussion. And she said, well, she was a little confused because I wasn't doing what guys usually do in that situation. He was. So basically, she had me saying she should go for him, and she had him trying to make himself look better than me and trying to get her to go for him. That's what you would normally expect guys to do in that situation. But I didn't do that. So anyway, she goes, okay, well, before I make my decision then, I want to make sure that no matter what and who I choose, that you guys won't stop coming around and hanging out with me and visiting me. I said, okay, that's fair. So she chose him. So you understand now the situation that we were in, right? Okay. So she chose him. And then a little bit later, I got introduced to her sister, her cousin by her. We went out to a theater and I was struck. I was like, whoa, she was my type. She was just cute, This was why. And so I'm just like, okay, this could work. And she was the same way. She was like, oh yeah, And So I called her up. I remember, I think the next, in a few days, I called her up and we talked over the phone. Now, remember, we don't have cell phones at this time, anything like that. So I called her from my house phone. Now, she was living in poor conditions, shall we say. And it was her turn to call me. Now, I was very... All right, hold on. I don't know what this guy's doing here. Okay. I was very sensitive, especially early on in the relationship, because I really couldn't believe that she would be interested like that. She seemed really interested, right? So she said she was going to call me, and she never did. And I took that to mean, okay, apparently the signals I thought I was getting were wrong. But that's not what happened. And I didn't find out what happened until much later, like maybe a year later. Okay. But what actually happened, the phone in her house got cut off because her mom couldn't pay the bill. She was too embarrassed to call me up on a payphone. If you guys know what a payphone is, they don't really have them anymore. But anyway, she was too embarrassed to call me on a payphone. And then when her phone got cut back on, she was too embarrassed because she knew that if she called me, I would ask, what happened? Why didn't you call? You know, or not. You know, I may have just assumed I knew why she called, which kind of is what happened when we met later. But anyway, in the meantime, now my friend is dating D. All right. And, you know, I think I never went without a relationship for a long period of time. So I was always kind of dating somebody, even if it wasn't really serious. And in between girlfriends, this girl that I was telling you guys about earlier, that her mom just passed away. Well, when we were not in a relationship, we kind of got together, played around, if you know what I mean. Anyway, that was the kind of relationship we had. So D and my best friend at the time, what I told you guys before happened. She saw that he was not how she thought he was, but I was, you know, as she got to know him. So she eventually broke up with him. Now, the way she broke up with him was not nice, first of all. I remember, you know, I brought him there because, you know, I had the car. And she actually told him to stay in the car because she wanted to talk to me alone. Now, they're supposed to be dating, right? And that's what she did. And I'm just like, okay, I don't like how you're treating him like that, because she could have done it in a different way. But it seemed clear that she wanted to make it clear. All right. So we went a ways, you know, still within sight or anything. We went away and talked, right? And she told me that she wanted to break up with him. And what she wanted was to break up with him and immediately get with me. And I said, no, thank you. All right. So can you understand a little bit more of the background of why we laughed when she did that? All right. So that's what happened. Now, fast forward a little bit, and I went to that church, and why was actually attending the church. She didn't normally attend that church. I'm Seventh-day Adventist, and so this was a Seventh-day Adventist church. She was Baptist, and we share a lot in common with Baptists. But she usually went to, a Baptist church, but she was visiting that church, and so I got to see her. Now I'm still there with my friend, okay, and at this time she's still sort of with him, because of course I turned her down, but she really didn't want to be with him, okay? But I think she was afraid if she broke up with him and didn't get with me, that she would then not even see me anymore, especially if I was in a relationship, because she knew me enough to know that if I got into a relationship, forget about it. There would be no going over to her house to visit unless my girlfriend was with me. Okay, I was that way. I did not play those games. So she's kind of sort of with him, but not really. So I would say they are no longer really dating. But they were at least polite to each other, cordial, I would say, to each other. All right. Now, when I saw her in church, I wasn't mean or nasty. It's not my style. Even though I thought that she had basically snubbed me, that's just not my style. And so I was very polite. I was like, hello. And she was like, hey. I was like, long time no see. And she was like, hey, And so we were very polite to each other. And later, I learned what had happened. Okay? I learned a little bit more what had happened. So now that you have that background, do you understand the significance of us being in that room together with some slow music playing? We were trying to rekindle what we had when we met the first time. And Dee did not want that. All right? She was there supposedly with someone, but she was with someone that she really wasn't with. Okay? And he knew that very well. So when she was in there with him and I was with Y and we were kind of, talking and slow dancing and everything, when she came in and took that tape so that we didn't have that, that's why we were laughing so hard. Because we both knew exactly why she did it. She was so jealous, it wasn't even funny. All right. But, it gets better. Remember what happened before? Her name. Remember what happened with D earlier? Well, it happened again with Y. Happened again with Y. Because again, and mind you, I said both of them said this to me. They initially are looking at both of us, and see, I am not aggressive when it comes to women. And I, especially at that time, it was very easy. You didn't have to say no to me. You just had to fail to say yes. And that was it. I was not going to pursue you. I was not going to do anything. And so I was already not sure of my standing with her. And she started talking like Dee did, And I'm like, not again. I'm not playing this game. And so I told her, okay, this has already happened before with your cousin and everything. Just let me know. No hard feelings or anything. Just let me know so that I don't, think anything. And she chose him. I said, okay, fair enough. It's funny to note that they both came to regret their decision with him. and they both tried to get with me after they chose him. But see, I don't do well with that type of thing. So, you know, if you chose him, good, go. You know, we can be friends, but you know, that's gonna be about it, right? And I remember when they started dating, after a while, his true colors started showing, and he was abusive, not physically, as far as I know, but emotionally, verbally. And a lot of times when she would come over to visit him, I would have to take her back home, and without him, because they had some fight or something like that. That's what I'm talking about, Verse. They regretted it because he was not a nice person. He did not treat women nicely. He was verbally abusive, emotionally abusive. I don't know if he was physically abusive as well. But like one night, you know, she had come up to visit at the dorm, and he didn't even want to drive back with us when I took her back home. And she looked so depressed. It was hard, guys, because I still liked her. It was very, very hard for me to see her in that condition and not want to hold her. There was a song that had the perfect lyrics. Whoop, another crash. It had the perfect lyrics, guys. And I remember talking to my best friend, not this one, but another one of my best friends. And he said, do not sing that song to her. Don't. And I'm like, of course not. I'm not crazy. I was thinking about it. It was, I think, a group called Surface, I think. And I think it went something, if you guys remember this song, it was like, lay down and tell me what's on your mind. What exactly did he do to make you cry this time? I will be your comforter. I will make it right. It was something like that. It was called Comforter. And I believe it was by Shy. Was it Shy? No, Surface. I think that was the group's name. Anyway, the lyrics, if you guys know the lyrics to that song, it was perfect for that situation. I mean, one of the lyrics was, I held my feelings back because of him. And now I can see more than ever. I made a big, big, big mistake. I don't mean to disregard your feelings, but I think that he's a fool. He don't know how sensitive you are, and baby, that just ain't cool. I'm glad I can be there for you when you need a helping hand. But deep inside my heart from the start, I know I should have been your man. That is what he told me never sing to me. Shy? Okay, thank you. I couldn't remember. I was like Shy or Surface. I couldn't remember which one it was. That was by Shy. That is the song. He was like, do not sing that to her. And I sure as heck was thinking about it. But that described the situation perfectly. I mean, the words, perfect, man. That was just it. So you could understand the situation, and eventually they did break up. But unfortunately for her, I think she did what Dee did earlier. She introduced me to her cousin, and I'll call her cousin Kay. Her cousin Kay, her cousin Kay was one of the great loves of my life. All right. And that was a interesting story. I might tell it another time about Kay, but Well, let's just say that I did something with Kay that I hadn't done with anyone else up to that point. I'll just say that, okay? But anyway, so that is the story. That was the situation that we found ourselves in. And while we weren't dating at the time, me and Kay, we weren't dating, and I went over. I remember Kay was actually with another friend of mine who was a player and a half, and we went to visit Y. Now, by this time, Y had gotten with some guy. They didn't use protection. She got pregnant, had a kid, but she wasn't with the guy. The guy basically just dropped it and ran. And so we were over at her place watching a movie. My friend brought, was it Menace to Society? I don't know why he did that. We were all, they were crying. We were all sniffling. I had tears in my eyes because it reminded me of stuff from New York that I didn't want to remember around that time. And I'm just like, why you had me watch this thing, man? He was like, I didn't know it was this bad, and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, but we were over there and we talked. And she knew that I had feelings for her cousin, but I also had feelings for her too. But she did not want to do that. Remember, we're still in college at this time, okay? And I didn't see her. I think we saw each other a little bit after that. But then I haven't seen her since I moved down here. So it's been a long time. I don't know what became of her. Her son is probably in college now. Let's see, grab this. But, oh yeah. All right, that was story time over. Let me try to catch up a little bit here. I see that you guys were spellbound by my storytelling, so I might actually be able to catch up. I busted out my OG Nintendo for my 7-year-old the other day, who is big into Mario. Now, he was so pumped. It's nice to be able to carry on the legacy. First system was the 2600, and first game was Raiders of the Lost Ark. I remember that game. Got stuck at the end for almost a year due to a bug. When I beat it, it was the best feeling ever. That's what's up, man. Tech system wasn't until the OG Nintendo later. Yep, I had a Nintendo. Wow, I'm old. My first console was an Odyssey. Okay. All right, Alexander. Legend 300. What's up, man? What's going on, LordShaedow? Ready for Cyber Monday deals? I am. LordShaedow was getting freaky. Yeah, maybe a little bit. I was going to say, no. But yeah. Coop just eating that popcorn. I was not a popular jock, but I was popular. Just for the fact that I had a car gave me an advantage. A lot of the girls, if they wanted to get off campus, if they wanted to go out somewhere, having a guy with a car, no, stream is about to end in a little bit. Yeah. LordShaedow got freaky a little bit. There's no cap. Wait, what? What were you answering? What's up, Pedro? How you doing, man? I read your comment, but I didn't say what's up. Obed, what's up, man? Nice voice. It's all right. Yep, it was by Shy. You should be a singer. Yeah, I don't know all about that. Brandon, what's up? What's up? I think I said what's up to you already. Seems like a cycle. Oh, yeah. Yeah. When I told you guys how he treated me, even then, I was always a better friend to him than he was to me. That's why it was the last straw. That's why a lot of people, they hated seeing how he treated me. And a lot of times they would specifically exclude him. So I would say, well, no, I can't do that to my guy. So we would hang out and do stuff. There were a lot of parties that he was explicitly not invited to. And since they knew that I wasn't gonna leave him, eventually they just was like, there's no point in asking him to come because we know that he's gonna want to bring, you know, him, which was true. I mean, I felt for him. I mean, he'd been through a lot, you know, and so I really did feel for him. So you're just the cousin lover, apparently, man. Before you end the stream, play the Apex Predator song. I did, Toy. I played it earlier. He still had 5 stars. Yeah, but I tried to end it at about 2 hours. So we'll go for a little bit. Maybe until the next crash. Oh, Shaedow was a baller in his time. Yeah. This is why I tell you guys, you know, when we were talking about my single status and not married, I was telling you guys that I never really had a problem. Okay, we got to get out of this corner. Oh, he's just ripping me up. Can't evade that. What? Come on, guy. Okay, he let up off me. That was ridiculous. I could not do anything. Here we are in the corner again. I tried to do a heavy, and he does a special. He backs off right out of the range. Look at this. This is ridiculous. I'm just trying to get practice in, guys. He resisted it. That was ridiculous. He is annoying. All right. But I love these stories, LordShaedow. One of the reasons I love this channel over others. Yeah, I hadn't told stories like that for a while. Yeah, I don't think I have heard of the Odyssey. I may have, but it may have been before I got my first one. You know, we didn't have a lot of money. So a lot of game systems that may have been out, I wouldn't have known about, you know, unless my dad got it for me, you know. Reaper Dragon, what's up, man? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I am, man. Are you enjoying that group buff? Whatever. So a couple of things have happened. I recently pulled a 5-star Hulkbuster. Nice. Took him to 455 and awakened him to level 40. Also recently pulled a 6-star Captain Sparkles. Ooh, that's the win right there, man. I still want her, but I'm not opening crystals where I could get her. I got to get that Doom first or Aegon, something. Oh, lucky. Woo! She should have had a better bleed. Oh! Oops. I dashed in too early. Got hit with just the last part. And you see what that did to me. Because I had her, but I got too eager. Mr. Geo, what's up, man? How you doing? What are your guesses on the Cyber Monday deals? I have no idea. I'm hoping for some 6-star Nexus crystals and Sig stones, but may not. We may not get it. All right, let me see. Who did I take with you? Was it Nova? No. Oh, I know. It's you and not you. You. There we go. Wow, was in a meeting 2 hours there. Woo. Let's see, Masakure heavy is the worst. Never figured out how to heavy counter it or interrupt it. Yeah, Dr. J, you saw me trying. That's what I was doing. I knew I was going to win the fight, but I was trying to see if I could get some practice in evading it at least once. Didn't do it. No Mickey Momo. Ronnie, what's up, man? Momo's not here. Rank 103 for 5-star Hulk Arena. Wow. So, yep, Joe Fixit will be mine. I also awakened my Doc Voodoo last night from a Science and Mystic Crystal. Nice. So I still have a Mystic Gem saved up. Cool. Domino Slap. Hard. That was a hard slap. X Divid. Wait a minute. Isn't that a video codex? It seems really close to a video codex. I think I'm thinking of Divix though. But I'm only hunting for the 4-star Hulk this round. But next round, I'll be hunting for the 5-star. Just got my Aegon to Sig 200 with item use on. Woo! Yeah, I'll be using some items. Feels good. Still missing what I really want though. Corvus Doom, Warlock, Claire. Ooh, wait, hold up. Locked on. Ooh, I love this new Falcon. Look at that damage, guys. Look at this. That's insane, man. Love it. Last arena cutoff dropped a lot, I'll bet, because everybody got what they wanted out of the first one. Let's see. Domino said, I like your cut, G. I mean, I had her all the way to the end, but you cannot be distracted while playing against her, as you saw, because I wasn't really paying attention and I dashed in too early. Boom. Dead. Now imagine being rooted. Not fun. Magnavox. Magnavox. I know that name. Was one of the first ever game consoles made. You could only play ping pong on it. I remember playing ping pong, but I don't know if that was that one. It might have been. Oh man. Is anyone else doing arena and just got lagged so hard you were skipping frames? Oh boy. That's why I try to keep it to 2 hours. It seems like after 2 hours, things start going really wonky. Sweet, Hulk looks fun, but hopefully Kabam adds a little more to his utility. Yeah, I won't say he sucks, but right now he's only arena fodder. And there's not a lot of hype. A lot of people are disappointed. He's not practical to play. So yeah, a lot of people are calling for a buff. I don't expect the cutoff for him to be even as high as I put up there. I will probably lower that. Do not be surprised if he goes for under 40 million. You know, with the top 300 now instead of 150, don't be surprised. I always guess high, but yeah, he may not go high. For round 1, I would never want to put too low of a score, even though I think he's going to go for around 40. I wouldn't want to do that for round 1. Round 2, I have a better idea. Ping pong was on the Atari too. Okay, maybe that's where I played it, because I remember the name, but I don't remember ever having a system called the Odyssey, but I do remember Atari 2600. You pulled a Nihilus. You go, man. Reaper Dragon from the 5-star featured we get from the Gamma currency spending. Nice. Is anyone else doing? Oh wait, I already read that. You taking Wasp to rank 3? Obed, I don't know. I would right now. Invisible Woman, who I pulled recently as a 6-star, has more prestige. But Wasp is more useful to me, and her prestige is not that bad. If I awaken Wasp, then I probably will. But it depends. After Cyber Weekend, they may offer 6-star Awakening Gem, generic, or it may be a crystal, and I open it and it's a science, since they seem to love giving me science. So there's no telling. I don't know. I haven't made a hard decision yet, and we're going to wait for Cyber Weekend, and then we'll see what we look like. All right, J-House, take care, man. I was 348 in the Hulk Arena. A few I did not want 300. Oh, man, that was close. You were going for them shards. Is Omega Red worth a generic? Yes, he is. I was 812 in the 4-star Hulk Arena. Another close one. Wow. You gotta stop grinding for these weak champions. Abomination Immortal looks like he could be even better than Archangel, though. At least he might be on the same level. He's like a mixture of Omega Red and Archangel. Yeah, he might be the better champion. I don't know if I'm gonna go for him or not. He's so ugly. I can trade you my 6-star Abomination I just got for you to rank 3. Oh. That's all right. I like my Invisible Woman. Way better. If I awaken her, I probably will take her up, unless I pull a Human Torch before then. You know? So it really just depends. Depends on a number of things. Alrighty then. But I will pick up the 4-star and the 3-star without too much difficulty. Fairly easy grind after that grueling one. Well, actually it wasn't that grueling, but shouldn't be too bad. And I'll be ready for that 5-star grind. And I really hope that he goes really low. I really do. Because then I'll still end up putting up same score that I normally put up for these champions. You know, over 60 million somewhere. Should I use my generic on 5-star Omega Red? No SIGs though. Or a 4-star with like 50 SIGs mainly for AQ? If you can't really pump him up, do you run Suicides, Toy? If you run Suicides, having him awakened is still worth it. Suicides add a lot to him. I took up my Omega Red 6-star to rank 2, unawakened. And if you want, take a look on my channel. I have a video on me ranking up Omega Red. And I think one of the titles was, you know, is he worth it or something like that. I mentioned in the title. This year has brought some of the ugliest champions: Abomination, Immortal, Mojo, and Mole Man. Shit, who you telling? With your alliance knowing you formed a science. Woo! Tier 5 class Catalyst, are they giving you any added pressure? No. No pressure at all. I just took my 6-star Invisible Woman to rank 2. I have a 6-star Science Awakening Gem. See, there you go. I've already told them, so that might be why they are not pressuring me, but I already told them that I'm going to wait for Cyber Weekend before I make a decision. That will be decision-making time. I'm going to buy up the offers, open up crystals, and who knows, I might get a better option to rank up. But after Cyber Weekend and after I've opened up all the crystals that I can open up around that time, then shortly after that, we got to take up somebody, Wasp or Invisible Woman. But who knows, I may also finish exploring Act 6, because after Cyber Weekend, I won't have any reason to be saving up these units, and I may just crank it out. You know, buy those energy refills or buy a bundle that has a bunch of energy refills, use up the 30% boost and just crank out Act 6 and get exploration done, you know, because I'm already like halfway done with exploration in Act 6. So that might be something I do as well. But it'll all be after Cyber Weekend, and depending on what that how that goes. Okay, so I said we were going to go until the next crash, so that's going to do it, guys. Let's see. You may rank 3 her or cap Infinity War Cyber Weekend. Oh, John Law, good. I put up 41 million for Hulk Crystal. Think I'll get him? Yes, Sanmio, you will. Someone already mentioned that they put up, I think, 38 million and got him. Scored like in 100 or so. I just made 3 runs on side quest. Looks like the easier one. Is that one today, Silver Zealot? Because I'll probably try to crank that out. You are getting Suicide's toy. All right. I'm debating if I should nab the generic gem and wait to naturally dupe Omega. I ended up naturally duping my Cap Beardo, so I still have my science gem saved up. I say wait for a little bit. Clutch Turkey, what's up, man? I see you lurking. Which champion did you vote for? Well, I have 2 accounts, Ronnie. So one of them I voted for Okoye, and another one I voted for Omega Sentinel. So I voted for both of them. I've been playing for 5 years, and one day I will pull Medusa, Corvus, Void, Omega, Red, Sunspot. Wow, Robert. That's rough, man. Raid Enzo. He goes live in like 3. Hey, that sounds good. Spider-Verse was easiest for me. Venom and Fury. All right, so let's before you guys run off, let's take a look. If Enzo is already streaming, if not, I gotta run. I think that crash stole my points just now. Let me take a look, because it came back and I didn't have recovery. Okay, no, it didn't. We hadn't started the fight yet. Good. All right, Enzo just posted up a link to Enzo. Big Blue just posted up a link to Enzo's stream. Let's go over there, show him some love. I'll be over there for a little bit. So take care, everyone. Hashtag out of the shadows. I'll see you over there in that stream, so I'll know how many of you join me over there. Show him some love. He's a really cool guy. So take care, and you all have a blessed day.